Meri Badrinath Yatra. Summary in English. This lesson, written by Vishnu Prabhakar, is a travelogue. It describes the author's trip to Badrinath. The author begins by saying that the pristine beauty of the Himalayas can make a poet out of an illiterate and can also make a blind man see. The beauty of the snow-clad peaks of the Himalayas deeply touches the human mind. After the many forms, tributaries of Ganga like Garuda Ganga and Vishnu Ganga, and after crossing pristine locations like Pandukshwar Temple, the mulberry trees and Kuber Shila, one arrives at the Badrinarayan Temple. The ancient poet Kalidasa called the Himalayas as Nagadhiraj. In the shadow of these great mountains, the unending flow of the tributaries of Ganga continues, as if chanting the name of God. In the jungles of Dodas and Bhojpatra, one can find carnivorous animals as well as herbivores like the musk deer. Since ancient times, man has undertaken expeditions across the inaccessible regions of the Himalayas. On one occasion, around September to October, the author undertook a trip to the Himalayas with his friends. This lesson is a description of this trip. The travelers proceeded from Haridwar to Pipalkoti, past Ushimath, the winter capital of Kedarnath, and the Tunganath temple. Some traveled on foot, while others proceeded on stilts. Every day the travelers covered a distance of 12 to 18 kilometers. It was surprising that despite life-threatening and difficult ups and downs along the path, no one felt tired. The many vantage points such as Gangotri, Yamunotri, Kedarnath, Badrinath and Chaukhamba were all glistening in the sunlight. By afternoon, all of it would get hidden by the shadows of the tall mountains. The trek from Garuda Ganga to Patal Ganga began. Instead of a road, there was a very narrow and zigzag path that looked like a streak of lightning on a dark night. This is where Parvati did her penance in order to marry Lord Shiva. Badrinath is a further 19 kilometers away from Joshimath. One of the 4 mathas established by Adi Shankaracharya can be found here. Here, one can also find the Kimu or Shahatut mulberry trees. Sitting under the tree, the great Adi Shankara wrote his commentaries on the Upanishads. Moving forward, one arrives at the Vishnu Prayag, which is the point of confluence of the rivers Alaknanda and Vishnu Ganga. It is quite a scary spot, but when has mankind lost courage among high mountains and deep valleys? Pandukshwar, which was established by King Pandu, and where the game of Chaucer, a game played with oblong dice, was first played, is in this region. There are also many Doda trees in this region. From here, one has to get across Kanchan Ganga in order to get to Kuber Shila. The mountains on either side of the Alaknanda river are called Nar Narayan. There was once a date plum forest in this area. The Indian date Ber is also called Badri, also referring to the source of the Ganga. The Badrinath temple is found at a height of 10,480 feet. This temple is not attractive from an artistic point of view, but it still attracts huge crowds of devotees and holds the charm of nature. This town is considered the last settlement at the border of India. The water from the hot springs Tapt Kund here is so hot that one cannot put one's hand in it. It is very pleasing to see that even the poor and people from the lowest rung of the society are allowed into the temple. In this way, the author enjoyed the bountiful beauty of nature on his trip, along with his fellow travelers.